Hello everybody, and this is a short tutorial on how to install printers onto a Windows 7 machine. It's a little different than Windows XP, but I think it's a little easier. So what you're going to want to do is go to the Start menu and just start typing in add a printer. And you're going to want to choose the second option to add a network, wireless, or Bluetooth printer. And I've noticed that this list takes a long time to load, so what I usually do is click the printer I want isn't listed, and add a printer using a TCP/IP address or home name. And we'll use the copy room as an example. The IP address for the copy room is 10.60.10.245, and that's for that little Dell printer. And we're going to go over the Xerox printers as well. So, and I already have this port address in, so it might give me an error, but you shouldn't get one because you haven't done this yet. So, alright, and no error, good. Alright, and if you do not have a Dell listing in your drop-down menu, what you're going to need to do is click Windows Update, and it's going to take a few minutes to download all the stuff. So just sit back and relax, let it do its thing, and it'll bring up a whole bunch of other printers. And you're just going to scroll down till you find the Dell, and there will be 3 Dell entries. One of them is just plain Dell, the other's Dell Inc., and the other one is something else. You're just going to want this Dell one here. And just double click the driver you want. In this case it's a Dell 5330. I'm going to use the driver I have currently installed. It shouldn't give you that message because you won't have it installed yet. Then you can name this to whatever you'd like, and do not share this printer. And you can choose whether or not you want it set as the default printer or not. And go ahead and click finish when you're done. And to install a Xerox printer, what you're going to want to do is open up a browser, and in fact I'm going to use Firefox for that. I think I have the thing already stored in there. Wait for that to load. There we go. So you're going to want to do a Google search for Xerox 5330, Xerox 5135 Workcentre driver. Oh, forgot the R. That's okay. It knew what I wanted. And then you're just gonna find the one that says www.support.xerox.com. Make sure it has the correct name in the listing. And you want the Xerox Global Print driver. There we go. And then you're gonna click on the PCL6 64-bit driver, and then accept, and save file. And as you can see, I've already downloaded one. So just let that download. When it's done, just go ahead and double click the file and hit run, then accept and install. The default location's fine. It's gonna do its thing. And then it's gonna launch up this again. So you're gonna add a network printer again. The printer I want isn't listed. TCP/IP address. And for the in the copy room, for the one closest to the window Xerox machine. It is 10.60.10.227. The other one in that room is the same address except for it's 226 instead of 227. Alright, and then you're gonna hit next. And in most cases, hang on, let me see if this does it. No. In most cases, the window that you just saw will have two drivers listed. Just click the top one. It doesn't really matter which one you pick, but go ahead and click the top one. And then you can change the printer name to whatever it is you want. Then hit next. Let it do its thing, and then we're gonna select do not share. There we go. Click next. Again, you can choose whether or not you want this as the default printer, and then finish. We're not done yet though with the Xerox one, so you'll need to go back to the start menu and just type in printers, and it'll bring up a listing that says devices and printers. Go ahead and click on that. And I've done this a couple times already, so I have a few multiple entries. But what you're going to want to do is right click the Xerox printer, go down to properties. Oh, I'm sorry. Right click, go down to printer properties. Configuration. Change the accounting from none to Xerox standard accounting, and the print time prompt to do not prompt, and it will ask you for your user ID and account ID. You will need to know this to put it in to be able to use the printer, because if you don't put this in, you won't be able to print to the Xerox printer. So that's it really. Yeah, I'm just going to cancel that for now. If you have any questions with either printer type, please feel free to let me know. Until then, this is Jason signing off.